Okay. Do you remember in 3rd grade when the most important thing to you was getting a sticker on your paper? Yeah, well, that's not important anymore because now you're in middle school and life sucks.
Yeah, and you know where it all starts?
Where?
It starts in the classroom on the first day of school. You walk in, and there are 2 types of classrooms you can witness. There are the over-decorated classrooms.
That are like, yeah, posters everywhere. No one really even reads them. They're stupid.
Yeah. And then you have the completely under-decorated classrooms with nothing in them, and maybe like a blank corkboard or a handwritten poster over there. And it's like, when you walk in the under-decorated classrooms, you're like, oh, no motivation to learn. And then when you walk in the over-decorated ones, you're like, you're a little freaked out. You're like, I don't exactly know what's going on here. So that happened. And then, starting with that, after about the second week of school, your teacher's like, okay, kids, time to get assigned seats. And there are 2 different things that can happen here. You will either get to sit by people that you like. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah. Or people that you hate. And either way, it's bad because if you talk to people that you like, you get in trouble. And then if you don't talk to people that you don't like, you get in trouble. So I don't really know what teachers see in that because they somehow think that if they sit you next to people that you don't get along with, it's like, they're going to work so much better. But if I sit them next to people that they like and work well with, it's going to be like awful their time the whole class. It's just ridiculous.
You know what else teachers seem to think, but they have it completely backwards? Seem to think that every kid runs on the same bathroom schedule.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, that kid got to go pee, but I still have to pee, even though you let him pee. He's not peeing for me.
Yeah, our bladders do not work on the same schedule. That kid is not in sync with me. Just because he went does not mean I still don't have to go.
Yeah, it's like you raise your hand.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I go to the bathroom? Why not?
No, little Jimmy's going right now.
But that doesn't mean that.
No.
And then you're forced to sit through the whole class, and you can't learn because you're focusing on not peeing in the seat. You're just like, don't pee, don't pee, don't pee. What are we even learning? I can't tell because I have to pee. My bladder is filling up with pee.
And you know, even though you may be thinking that and thinking, oh my god, the teacher's learning, I better pay attention, they're usually talking about their personal life. It's like, oh my god, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You know what else equals 4? It's like how many stores I went to over the weekend, and that's how many kids I have, and I take care of them, and I went 1 store per kid, and I was like, oh my god, it's my personal life. Isn't it interesting? It's like, no. I know all about kids because I have children and I know about them. You can learn so much from me. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Or they'll blame you, like, for their problems. It's like, you know, I go home every day and then I get crap at home, right? But then I come here thinking, yes, the children. But then I realize everyone here makes my life miserable. You know, I just hate coming here. Why do you work here then? Why?
They're like, I don't like children. They're the source of my problems. And why did you get a teaching degree and why are you a teacher? You know what else they do? They just decide that they're going to give you 2 hours of homework every single night. And it's like, yeah, I have that, my after-school activities, and all my other homework. And then I somehow have to get enough sleep and do my personal hygiene and somehow hang out with friends because I have to have a social life. And I have to do all this. Yeah, you have to eat.
Food is important.
And you got to do all this other crap and somehow live your life stress-free. Yes, thank you so much.
And they wonder, like, why do kids not do the homework?
I didn't do it. Because I have other homework and I had stuff to do. It's like, well, you should have done it before. It's like, I can't do that. Well, anyway, when you finally get out of that horrid class, you're in the hallway and you get three, count them, 3 measly minutes.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, to get from that class to the other class. So your first minute, you try to navigate your way into the horrific scene that is the hallway with everyone trying to get somewhere, and
then there's always those people that just literally stop and they stand right in the middle of the hallway, and you're like, "What's the point? Get out of my way!"
They just stand there and talk, and it's like, "Just move already! I can't handle this." And then
when they just walk really slow, it's like, yes.
I'm going in slow motion today.
Just to annoy specifically you behind me.
Yeah, and then when you finally get into the flow, you're like, okay, gotta go to my locker. That's the second minute. You gotta somehow find your locker in the mass of bodies. Then you gotta go and you gotta try to get it open while there's always a bunch of people standing right in front of it.
Always.
So then you successfully get it open. Hopefully it's not sticking or it's not jammed or anything. And then you find what you're looking for. And then the third minute is spent rushing to try to get back into the flow and get to your classroom before you're late. Because if you are, everyone just screams late, 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 late. Oh my god, they're so late. And then you get tardy. And then everybody hates you because, oh my god, you were tardy that one time. So, and somehow you're supposed to fit like a bathroom break in there too, so
because
it's like
every teacher asks you, why didn't you go in during the hall break?
I don't know. Let's think about what we just talked about.
But then when you finally get into the bathroom, if you even manage to get in there in the hall break in the first place, you get in there and everyone else is in there trying to go to the bathroom so that we can follow the teacher's rules and not get in trouble. So you don't have any time to go to the bathroom because everyone else is in there and they're taking up so much time in the bathroom when they're not even trying to, but they are because we only have less than 2 minutes now, even if you're that lucky. So it's like...
And it's gross in there. There's always like something in the toilet, that's not supposed to be in there. And it's like there's never toilet paper in the stalls, and there's always some crap written all over the stalls or the wall.
Soap is always on the floor.
Somebody's always thought it'd be funny, to like clog the sink and then let the water run. It's like, why?
What's the point?
Yeah, and when you finally get out of school, you're like, yes, I'm free, but you're not, because you have to go back the very next day and do it all over again. And even if it's a Friday, you're like, I get 2 days compared to 5 days of terror? Great.